Hi Mackies, welcome back to the channel. It is the end of June, which means we'll be talking about all the books I read this month. I feel June was kind of insane. I went to the mountains in June. I wrote exams in June. It felt like I was living different lives, and I still managed to read a few books. I read 13 books this month, which, guys, it just keeps going up and up and up. Like, we started at 10, then we are at 11, and now we're at 13. You know, which is kind of fitting because Taylor Swift just got married, so it is fate. It is fate. So I'm excited to talk about all the books I read this June. The first book I read in June was Protect by Paisley Hope. Now, I did read the first one, Fight. It's one of my favorite books of all time. It is so good, and I reread it recently, and I decided, you know, let me read the second one because I didn't read it because I was like, man, I don't want any other couple. I want to read about this couple. So I decided to read Protect. It was not my favorite. It was not better than the first one. I mean, the first one is still my favorite, and it didn't motivate me to read the third in the series, so it didn't really hit the way that I was hoping it to hit. Looking at it from the outside, I was like, this sounds like everything I would like. I mean, plus size female main character, something happened in the past, they're kind of hating each other right now, but I just didn't like it as much, so I gave it 3 stars. After that, I decided to reread one of my favorite Mafia series. The Queens and Monster series by J.T. Gaysinger is these 4 books. So we had Ruthless Creatures, Carnal Urges, Savage Hearts, and then Brutal Vows. My favorite in the series definitely has to be Savage Hearts. It's just perfection. So each book in the series is an interconnected standalone. So the first book, we have a couple, the second we have another couple, and so it goes, and they're kind of all connected. So each book has a different mafia guy with the girl that they fall in love with, and the mafia men are kind of like at odds with each other, so they have to kind of play nice because their girlfriends and their wives, best friends, are married to these other men. So it's a really fun story. It's not as dark as any of the other mafia romances I have read before. So if you're looking to get into mafia romance, this series is a very good place to start. It's not as dark, it is fun, and the books are very tiny. They're like maybe 300 pages. I gave the series like a 4.5. Does the math add up? Don't check it because I don't know. I just rate based on vibes and based on my heart. And I really enjoyed this series. Without getting into spoilers, the first book, Ruthless Creatures, follow this woman. Her husband has gone missing. Well, he has been missing for like 6 years now. And then suddenly a mafia guy rolls into town and he's immediately obsessed with her. Turns out he's here to kill her, and he kind of doesn't do that because he falls in love with her. So it's very good. The second book is about her best friend. The next book is about her best friend's sister, and so on and so forth. It was freaking amazing. I loved it. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I was in the mountains this June, and I wanted to read books on the mountain about a mountain. So the first book I read that fit that category was Mountain Boss by S.J. Tilly. Now yes, this was also a reread. I have read this before and I will do it again. This is one of my favorite books of all time. It is so freaking good. Grumpy Sunshine, plus size heroine. They're on a mountain and forced proximity, kind of enemies to lovers. The boss is kind of a dickhead to her, and I just like them a little bit mean. So Mountain Boss by S.J. Tilly, this woman, she is kind of bankrupt. She doesn't have any money, so she gets a job as the new maintenance person for this camp. It's like a lodge and they host guests, and she's the new maintenance person, but the owner thought they were hiring a man. So when she shows up and he's like, you're not working here, lady. And she's like, you know what, it's illegal to discriminate against me because I'm a woman. And he's like, fuck, you're right. So they kind of have to work together, although he's gonna try everything he can to make her quit because he's just so attracted to her, and he kind of can't afford that distraction. He's like, yeah, you're gonna drive me insane. And she does, and they eventually fall in love, and it is amazing. I think it's like 400 pages, so it's a really long story, really long book that kept me occupied for a while when I was on the mountains, and it was chef's kiss. After Mountain Boss, I read the Kincaid series by Rebecca Sharp. I will never stop talking about Rebecca Sharp. Rebecca Sharp is one of my favorite authors of all time. She writes military men, broody men, and it's kind of just amazing. So the first book in the series is called The Woodsman, and this follows this lady. She's kind of rich. She helps run a very famous or very popular set of hotels, and her father just gave her brother the promotion she's been working for her whole life. She's like, you know what, I'm not doing this. And she goes on a little vacation. She rents a cottage, and then someone bursts through the door and he's like, what are you doing in my house? So she rented a cottage and kind of finds out, holy shit, someone's living here. So that's their story. The rest of the series follows in a similar manner. Each book has their own couple, and each book follows a different sibling in this big and beautiful family we call the Kincaids, and they own like farms and shops and everything in the small little town. My favorite in the series was The Lightkeeper. I also mentioned this in my mid-year book tag. Go watch that if you haven't. It is one of my it was one of my favorite reads this month. It was so freaking good. We have a grumpy ex, I think he was a veteran or a Navy SEAL. He's traumatized and he lives in a lighthouse because he wants to ostracize himself from everyone and everyone who loves him. And then this little fun bubbly woman comes and kind of upends his life, and they fall in love, and it's so cute and I loved it. And the rest of the series was also really fun. I also read this while on the mountain. So guys, I was flying through these books, okay? I'm kind of a speed reader, and I was like, fly, 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 fly. So I read like, I think there's like 6 books in this series, and I think I rated the series also like a 4-star. Yes, I rated the series 4 stars overall. It was really fun. If you're looking for something fun, not that serious, and really wholesome and cozy, this is the book for you. Keep in mind, it is currently winter here in my country. It's winter here in South Africa. So while you guys are reading nice, slacker summer books, I was looking for wintry books to take with me to read on a mountain in winter. So keep that in mind, guys. That's why these are not really summery books. I was looking for winter books because it is winter here in South Africa. After that, I go home and I was like, what do I read now? So I picked up The Alpha of Bleak Isle. Guys, listen. Listen, listen, listen. I am a Wattpad girl through and through, and I will always somehow return to my roots. This is an omegaverse book. I am not going to explain to you what omegaverse is. If you know, you know. And The Alpha of Bleak Isle is a dragon shifter romance. Listen, it is ridiculous, yes, but it was also very fun. Okay, so we have like this ugly duckling kind of story, like the alpha, who's kind of like the king of this island, is looking for a queen, someone to give him heirs, and this has been proven throughout history to be a dangerous feat. Like, they usually die when they give birth to this man's dragon babies. So he's looking for a new, I don't want to say omega, but it is an omega. I hate that. Okay, anyways, so he kind of chooses the woman who everyone's like, ew, she's so ugly, she's so gross. So it's kind of like an ugly duckling story. So he chooses her, they fall in love, and she kind of becomes a badass dragon shifter as well. So it was really fun, really spicy. I was like, good God. I kind of flipped through some of the spice scenes because I was like, Not again. Guys, give it a rest. Go walk in the garden or something. We need to hit pause. Okay, we need to hit pause. It was kind of intense, but it was really fun. I think I rated this 4 stars, so it was pretty good. I didn't pick up the rest of the series because I was like, yeah, I can't with this. I'm like, one and done is enough for me. I don't need to continue the series, but it was really fun. If you're looking for a shifter romance, I would recommend this book. It was great. It was fun. It was cute. And we're all gonna laugh at me because I'm laughing at myself because omegaverse, you know omegaverse. The last book I read this month was Branded by Saffron A. Kent, and guys, let me tell you how obsessed with this book I am. It is incredible. It is amazing. It is one of my brand new favorite dark romances I have ever read, and it's really hard to do that because I read a lot of dark romance books, and to get that 5-star dark romance is rare these days. It's rare because everything is copy and paste, mafia, marriage of convenience. There's nothing that really stands out anymore, and a book that has all the elements I look for in dark romances, but this one is incredible. So Branded follows this woman. Her name is Reverie, and her friend is kind of failing at her college class, and she's like, you know, I got you. I will do this assignment for you and you'll pass, just like I've always done. So she kind of has been pretending to be her best friend for like her whole life. They look kind of similar, but she is a bit more voluptuous, a bit more curvy. So check that box for things I want in books. So she's a plus size female main character, chef's kiss, and the assignment is writing letters or asking questions to convicts. So she starts pen paling with this ex-con named Beau. So they kind of keep in touch for like 6 months, and then eventually he gets released, and they plan to meet up in a cafe, and they meet, and he's like, when he sees her, he's like, fuck, I can't do this. And he sends her packing, and obviously that really hurts her feelings. So she's like, you know what, no. So she follows him to the motel he's staying, and he kind of just kidnaps her and forces her to marry him. Because you see, the girl who Reverie's pretending to be is kind of his family's enemy, and there's like history of drama between them, like, girl. And he's like, you know what, you're my opportunity for revenge, and I've kind of been playing you this whole damn time. And they get lost in the woods. She gets almost attacked by a bear. It's incredible. It is so fun. This book set off a Western dark romance addiction in me. Like, I'm obsessing over that subgenre now, and I've read many books already in July, and it's only the 3rd day. It's only like the 4th day of July when I'm filming this, but I have read like so many Western dark romances since I've picked that up, and it is incredible. If you haven't read Branded by Saffron A. Kent, read it. If you like dark romance, read it. It is incredible. It is one of my favorite books I read this month. It's probably the favorite book I read this month. Okay? Okay guys, that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. I really appreciate you. You can subscribe if you want. It is completely free. Remember to follow me on social media. The notification will pop down here or here. I don't know, wherever I pop it down from. And my wrap-up will also be written, actually it will be written on my Substack, so check that down below if you want to. And then I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.